What's up, YouTube? It's Starwolf. Look here. We all know Orlando Brown in the past. We all know about his silly antics. But is this what it is right now? Is this a silly antic? You see, I like approaching situations from different angles, and it's really two angles you can approach this situation from. One being, is he playing? Is he searching for attention? Did he say that Nick Cannon allegedly sucked his dick for attention? For clout? Is he clout chasing? Is he trying to stay relevant? You can look at it from that angle, or you can look at it from the angle in which, in my personal opinion, I feel that him being a child star, being exposed to a wicked lifestyle and seeing so many things and going through so many things, that it caused him severe anxiety and mental problems. He's suffering. I feel he's suffering from a mental breakdown right now. He going through a mental episode, and he lashed out at Nick. I'm not saying that his dick couldn't have been sucked. I'm not saying that. It could have been sucked. Do I know if Nick sucked it? Do I think he did? I don't know. I wasn't there. I mean, me personally, I don't think this is the situation, to be honest. I just, like I said, I feel he, suffering from some type of mental breakdown. If there's any type of proof, set it out. Put it out there. Shit, where the video at? If there's any type of proof, put it out there so we can all attack this situation and help you. Otherwise, I'm gonna feel like just, like I said, in my personal opinion, I feel that, he's suffering from a mental breakdown, just going through Hollywood, growing up. And most of these child stars, they get addicted to drugs because they try to use drugs as an escape. They use it to escape reality, but you cannot escape reality. There's no one on this earth who can escape reality. You are who you are, and what you've been through and what you've seen is exactly what it is. And some point of time in your life, what you've been through will affect you. It will come out. Now, with some people, we know how to deal with stress and depression better than others. Some people don't deal with it as well, and they want to commit suicide. They want to harm themselves. They lash out at others. Strange behavior. Some of us know how to deal with it, and some of us don't. That don't mean we should laugh at the person. That means we should actually help the person that's going through that. I commend Nick Cannon for wanting to help him, if it's true help. I commend him for that. But as far as just sitting up laughing at Orlando Brown, I don't think that's cool, And on the flip side, I don't think it's cool if he not suffering from some type of mental breakdown, some type of mental episode, and he just picked Nick for a clout chasing, because that's total disrespect right there, to say that anybody, to say that any man has sucked another man's dick. If you never got your dick sucked by him, you should never even put that out there, ever. But I just wanted, I wanted to speak on that because I seen, like y'all seen it too. Went to his IG page, seen the videos and shit, little clips, all the posts and shit. They don't really make sense. Sound like he just blabbering, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of times, like I said, that stems from mental issues, stem from the past, going through things, and this is how he's able to express himself, And another thing, what's up with YG? What's up with YG in this robbery? Y'all think he really committed a robbery? Y'all think he hit a lick? Hell no. Only licks he hitting is when he get in that studio and put down some fire ass lyrics. That heat. That's it. I think, again, in my personal opinion, I feel that he's being messed with. I feel that them peoples is fucking with him. Right before the Nipsey tribute, the Grammys, they want to fuck with him. It was too much like right to run smoothly, so they had to do something. They had to fuck with somebody. So why not fuck with one of them, right before, and that's how I feel, and that's just what I think it is, I don't think he robbed nobody. Why would he have to rob somebody, man? That's foolish and stupid. That's not even his character. Maybe if he wasn't if he wasn't getting no money, he wasn't rapping, he was broke or whatever, yeah, he might be hitting all kind of licks. He might be robbing everybody, passing on all kind of licks, but nope. Hell no, they fucking with him, They don't want to see this tribute go down for somebody like Nip, because the whole world is going to be watching this shit and giving a positive energy towards this. It'll be some that give negative energy, because that's just what they are. A ball of negative energy. But anyway, another thing I wanted to speak on, I was chopping it up with somebody. We were speaking on a lot of issues, and one of the things that came up was, is Chicago safer than Detroit? And this person felt like Chicago is safer than Detroit. Matter of fact, they feel like Chicago is safer than a lot of places. Now, statistic wise, and they manipulate that, because if you're not running the statistics and somebody else is doing the statistics and they're putting it out, you're going to believe what they say. But statistic wise, they say that, yeah, Chicago is safer than Detroit, and Chicago is safer than a lot of places. I'm like, how in the hell could that be possible? But the way they figure this out is, they say that these smaller places have so many people per square mile. So they figure the statistics out like that, and they say that it's more crime. They might have like 10,000 people per square mile or whatever, because it's so small and it's so condensed to where it's so much crime and violence that it is more violence or whatever. But I don't see that, and I don't see how Chicago is safe. In fact, Chicago is a great city. I have a lot of family out there, but it's a lot of bullshit that be going on in Chicago. And I just want to let y'all know the police is a big part of that too. They're a big part of the shit that goes on out there. Not to mention that a lot of our peoples help the police with these problems and shit, and these issues that always arise within our communities, in the brown communities and black communities, because the brown people, which is the Hispanics, which is the Puerto Ricans, are no different from black people, because Puerto Ricans are black. They come from us. They just speak a different dialect. But anyway, we all the same. We all share the same issues, share the same problems. We plagued by murder, violence, robberies, drugs. Police put them in our communities and shit. And, that's what's going on in Chicago. And that shit going on in Detroit too. I had to break it down, and I had to explain to them, like, look, to me, in my eyes, ain't no such thing as this city is safer than this city. Wherever there's black people at, I don't care if you go to a city and it's only 5 black people there. Out of them 5 black people, 2 of them is gonna be suffering from some type of drugs. Either they going to prison, they gonna be being manipulated by the system some type of way. Whether it's 5 people or 5 million people, it don't matter what city we in. Detroit, Chicago, LA, New York, Memphis, Miami, Houston, Dallas, Phoenix, Seattle, Denver, Indianapolis, wherever we at, the city is dangerous. Ain't no such thing as this city is more dangerous than the next. It's just not. It's we all suffer from the same shit. You know? Some cities may have more gangs than the next, but we all suffering from the same shit. And I don't care what class you might identify yourself with, middle class, lower class, higher class, whatever. If you're a black man or woman, brown man or woman, believe me, if you poor, you gonna suffer the same way the rich suffer. The only difference is they have more money than you. They might have more resources and may be able to obtain an attorney or something like that when you can't. But you gonna suffer. They gonna still call you a nigga. You still black. At the end of the day, even if you rich, you still gonna do what they tell you to do. If you a sellout, ain't scared. If you don't, they gonna treat you like you was poor. You would think you was poor, you know. So, you know, he just brought that. You know, we just chopped it up and he was just bringing that to my attention. Is Chicago safer than Detroit? Hell no. Is Detroit safer than Chicago? Hell no. They're on the same motherfucking level. Black people getting killed almost every day in both of them cities. Have you ever been to Chicago or Detroit? Have you ever rode through the ghetto? Those are real ghettos with dilapidated buildings and homes. Vacant homes. Nobody occupies them except for the homeless. Believe that. They don't care. You have whole streets, damn near whole neighborhoods in Detroit with dilapidated homes and buildings being occupied by the homeless. And some of them ain't even homeless. Some of the homes have been burnt down or half burnt. And that's just how they stand. Yes. Chicago too, but a lot in Detroit, even in Cleveland, all over Ohio. You never been to a ghetto, you might want to check it out and really check it out. You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles isn't a ghetto. It's a ghetto state of mind, but it's not ghetto. Denver is not ghetto. Seattle is not ghetto. Portland is not ghetto. Real talk. Phoenix is not ghetto. There's places that's way more ghetto. Places where you would not even want to live, but our peoples live every day in them situations. We have to be able to help them get up out them situations, you know. There's no ghettos. There's no ghetto in LA. It's beautiful manicured manicured lawns. Neighborhoods lined with palm trees. Beautiful landscaping. Beautiful trees. Beautiful homes. Stucco homes. If you don't know what stucco homes is, just check it out. Look. Because some people don't know. Especially if you come from the East Coast. Or down south or Midwest or something. You don't know about that. There's no ghettos on the West Coast. Unless you really go somewhere like Oakland, it's ghetto. Real talk. You got ghettos in the Midwest and on the East Coast. But one thing I tell you, from the East to the West, to the Midwest, to down south, and anywhere we at, they doing us the same. They doing us the same. And like I said, it don't identify with your class, what class you from. Don't identify what city you come from. Like nothing. Because they doing us the same. So my answer is hell no. All these cities is the same. All of them. All of them. And I hope Orlando Brown can get some help. I hope he can get some help. I know somebody, personally, somebody I know personally that fucks with him. I hollered at that person, you know what I'm saying? They reached out to him, they fuck with him. So hopefully he'll be all right. I hope YG be all right. I know he gon' bond out, whatever. He ain't did no motherfucking robbery. He ain't did no robbery. Ain't gonna be no video. Don't be looking for no videos talking about they didn't charge him with this, that. They ain't gonna do all that. They just fucking with him. Smear campaign. That's all it is. Don't be looking for them type of videos. If you see one like that, motherfuckers is lying and shit. But anyway, I'm Starwolf. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all hit that like button and that notification bell. And make sure you share my videos. Make sure. Oh yeah, and to all you haters that be talking a lot of shit, I love y'all too. Keep talking. Keep talking. I need y'all. Y'all make me grow. Peace.